She said. See that guy right there? Looks like he's on top of the world. Well, that guy's actually me. You're probably wondering how I got here. It all started in the summer of 18. Well, technically it started like 3 days ago because that's the only time frame the vlog covers. Anyways, here's the vlog. So before the video gets started, as you know, we're going on this big road trip. It's super exciting. We're talking to you in the future because we already went on the road trip. Whoa. Anyways, I have a brand deal, so you wanna go? You can get
Okay, bye.
I kinda lied. I don't really have a brand deal. I also have AirPods in. What's going on? I actually decided to not do a brand deal for this video so I could tell you about my own brand. So the ad read comes in the form of my company, Neptune. I'm just gonna tell you guys a little story about Neptune. So I started this company with my best friend Kaden in high school. This was over 2 years ago. Essentially, it started out as a water bottle company. It was kind of like a small project, and we didn't really expect it to transform into much. So we sold 100 bottles at school, and we still had 900 left. 900 Neptune bottles. The reason I started YouTube was to sell those extra 900 bottles because we just had no other ways of doing it other than like door to door, which we tried and it just wasn't very effective. At most, I expected my YouTube channel to maybe hit 1,000 subscribers in a summer, and I ended up hitting like 10,000 subscribers that summer. And I was like plugging these bottles in every video. Basically, I went to college to run D1 track and cross country, and essentially I wasn't allowed to keep making these YouTube videos and selling these bottles and like making money as a D1 athlete in the NCAA. So I decided to drop out and pursue my dream of building Neptune as a company and pursuing my dream of YouTube. And I dropped out with like 20,000 subscribers, and that was about exactly a year ago. This past year has literally been a dream, and I'm happy to say like this product I'm holding in my hand is Neptune's first custom product. And what that means is we had an industrial engineer design this bottle completely. So you'll notice a lot of details that are customized, I guess. So in the cap there's a ripple, and that's because one of our mission statements is the ripple effect. One small action can create a ripple of reactions, and that's pretty much what Neptune stands for. I guess I haven't really like eloquently stated this yet, but Neptune's mission statement is essentially just to be dedicated to protecting our oceans, our environment, our planet through mindful living. And one of those ways to be mindful is using reusable products rather than single-use plastics. And our bottle is really our first product in our catalog. We really want to expand, but in order to do that, we need time. We have the ripple effect on the cap. We have a carry strap that is actually removable. So if you go to the shop, you'll notice that there's several colors in the carry strap, which is one of the most unique things I think that this bottle has to offer. I don't know any other bottle company that is doing this, which I think is super fun. And I think it's gonna be really cool for customization in the future. As for the product itself, it's a pretty standard insulated water bottle. We added a copper layer, so the insulation's even better than before. The coating is very premium. It's like a metallic brush, like matte paint. It's not shiny or anything, and it's just a really beautiful product. The logo is laser engraved, and the bottom also has a ripple, kind of ties in with the top. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, it's super nice. So we have a 20-ounce size in white, and we have a 32-ounce size in black, but you can get whatever color and whatever size you want. Like, they're available in both options. There's also a sticker sheet available. So anyways, I say all that to say this. There's a big Black Friday sale to celebrate the launch of this product. This is really a great opportunity to get yourself a bottle and stand behind a mission that I think is very wholesome and very exciting. So this is just the beginning of Neptune, and I really am excited about the impact that we'll have in the future. So yeah, if you get one, you get this cool package. You'll enjoy a really premium bottle and be supporting a very cool cause. So, with that said, we can get into the video. That was probably the longest ad read I've ever had. Okay, bye. Wait, what time is it?
It is 8:07.
It is 8:07 p.m. We are at Walmart. The Walmart over there. We're going on a road trip together.
8 hours.
We're going to Big Bend National Park. Have you ever been to Big Bend?
No, your eyes look really pretty right now.
That's gonna be on all the stand pages. Just kidding. I'm putting that in. Yeah, so right now, before we get started on the road trip, we're gonna go get some snacky snacks.
It was a jokey joke.
It was a jokey joke. Wait, what? Choked on my own spit there for a
Really?
sec. Yeah.
I thought it was your gum. It was a jokey joke.
It was a jokey joke.
You already know what I did to that thing. Dad, ain't that right? Hey,
That shit out.
damn it, Judge, you just cut the shit out of my ear. I'm only
We're here
playing
to pick
around.
up an application so you can pay somebody's goddamn bill.
Dad, why you, come on, you drawing? Like, it's a fucking jokey joke.
So we're gonna go get snacks. We're doing. It's like an 8-hour road trip. We're gonna get there at like 3 a.m. or maybe we'll stop for some food or something because what's the point of getting there? We can't even check into our Airbnb, which is like, by the way, just this like ruin.
Room.
It's literally called a ruin, which is not a good sign. I hope it's still there. So yeah, we're going to Big Bend. I literally said that already. Road trip with Haley.
8 hours?
With Bay. Big Bend's the second darkest place in the world, so we're gonna see some starry stars.
This is gonna be our thing. This video clip has been you repeating yourself and me laughing way too hard.
Go get some
It
snack
was
snacks.
a jokey joke. Ew! I'm sending a message to you.
This is how close I am to giving up on school. I'm trying to be relatable, teen.
Ew.
If you can think of any, this is how close I am to blank jokes, leave them down in the comments down below.
Yes.
What kind of Cliff Bars?
Definitely peanut butter.
Chocolate chip? Are we talking chocolate chip or? Plastic straws, I got one thing to say.
We do not stand.
How about that?
We don't stand.
Unless you need them for medical reasons. We'll get the blue one.
It is the cheapest.
The main reason I'm excited about this trip is because we get to get a sleeping bag. I don't even think we'll need it. She's been like laughing at me because I want a sleeping bag.
Tell me if you see sleeping bags. Do you think we could get a sleeping bag? And I was like, what are we gonna put on the bed? And he's like, yeah, but it'll be fun. It'll be a sleeping bag.
I don't sound like that at all, but I did say that. This one's the cheapest, $15, and
We got
it's
the last one.
shopping complete. Snacky snacks acquired. Let's get on the road again, shall we?
Meal?
Oh yeah. And you know what? Let me get a.
Thank you for choosing Whataburger. Home of the all-time favorites. My name's Stephanie Mouse.
Hi, can I get a number 2 with cheese and ketchup only?
Number 2 with just cheese and ketchup.
Yeah, can I get that as a meal?
Yes, ma'am. What would you like to drink?
A Powerade?
Alright. And what else can I do for you tonight?
That will be all.
Okay, that brings your total to $9.14 at the second window.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What time is it?
It's only 12:22.
Why are you so energetic?
Cause I'm in. Are you keeping that in? I caught a guy picking his nose in there,
No, you didn't.
and then he made eye contact with me, and then he put his finger down and was like,
So we were driving through the night and there were a lot of deer on the road.
we almost hit one.
We almost hit one. So you're like, you know what, it's not worth it. Also, you started like seeing things.
Yeah.
If you're driving at night for a really long time, like the lights and fatigue just start messing with your brain. So we pulled over and just slept in the car for like 4 hours, 5 hours.
Honestly, more. We pulled over before 4 a.m.
Oh wow, what time is it?
It's 9.
Oh, so yeah, we just kind of posted up. We're about 2 hours away from Big Bend. The weather right now, it's just super overcast and foggy, so hopefully it clears up. I think it will, but are you excited?
We are 17 minutes out.
But we're also like 2 hours early to our Airbnb. I can't wait to show you guys what this Airbnb is because it sounds like nice, you know? It sounds like, oh, we're going to Big Bend, but we're in an Airbnb that doesn't even count. When you guys see what this place is, you're gonna laugh out loud.
I don't feel like it's gonna be that bad.
Well,
I feel like relative to where where we are in the middle of nowhere, it should be kind of nice.
it's not like a actual house.
No.
It's like a room.
Yeah, it's a room when there's like an outdoor area.
Yeah. Which is like, I think it's gonna be more fun than like a tent. We were just listening to some like national park conspiracy theories, like a podcast, so it's kind of like
A little scary.
a little spooky. Somebody's gonna get you.
Don't do that. I can't imagine you camping here. Like, I'm already terrified to come here, and we're in an Airbnb, and y'all literally just tented out here.
Yeah, we just hiked up a mountain and put down a tent.
Heck no. You've been so sleepy.
I know.
You kept sleeping. We
I kept dozing off. I was really trying to fight it because I didn't want her to be driving by herself.
Yeah, we actually almost kind of hit a deer, but like I was so cautious. Like the speed limit was 80 and I was going 60 most of it.
Yeah.
And right when I started to like get a little bit more confident and speed up, there was this huge deer.
This dude was massive.
And so I just like swerved out of the way because I knew there was no one behind me, but we looked it up and you're not supposed to swerve.
Yeah.
You're supposed to slow down and honk. And luckily the deer went the opposite direction, but he could have gone in front. Like that would have been pretty bad. Texas is so big that every part of it is so different.
Yeah.
It's like being in a different state.
Yeah,
you could like drive 3 hours and feel like you're somewhere else, but you're still in Texas. Like we are still in Texas and we've been driving for 8 hours. That's insane. You could drive across like 4 states in some other parts of the United States.
We could almost be in Florida by now.
Oh
if we're
yeah.
driving the other way.
Oh yeah. So this is what we're working with right now.
This is our landscape. It's pretty awesome. Haley.
She wants to.
So we made it to this town called Terlingua. I'm so white, but it's like very close to the actual national park.
Oh
and it's
wait,
like a fun little
I have
city.
a question.
You have a
Comment down below if it's worse to be just say it like a white person or try to have an accent.
Oh,
Which
that's
one
a
is
good,
worse?
That's a good.
Like, should you just
question.
accept that you don't have an accent, say Terlingua, or should you try to be like
Terlingua.
Terlingua? Like, which one's worse for you?
I embarrass myself either way. But we just went to the store. Show them what you got from the store.
It's all in its packaging, so I can't.
Oh,
really.
okay. But it's really cool. Everything's like handmade. Have I not been filming this whole time? So we're here at this cafe. I'm excited that there's actually restaurants here because otherwise we're just gonna have to eat like Cliff Bars. What are you gonna get?
I think I have an idea. Here's a tour of my burrito. First, in the inside, we have. Oh my gosh, that looks so good.
I have quesadilla, half of one, apparently. Some sort of sauce, bet it's good. And potato chips.
Salsa.
Salsa.
Come on, guys. Welcome to my crib.
It's actually super cool. I had lower expectations. I'm gonna give them a tour, okay? Do I have to give you a password?
You have to go through the troll.
I can't believe that. All right, excuse me. So here's the inside. It's literally one room. You have a bed here, concrete walls. There's like this stuff, AC. They give you water.
The air is really dry, so my lips are dry.
Let's go show them our porch thing.
I'm gonna fix my lips.
Okay, please do. So here's our little porch where we can eat and look at the stars and stuff. I brought my Enos, so I think I'm gonna set it up here. It seems really fun. I probably already said this like 6 times, but Big Bend is like the second darkest place in the world. So the stars here in a few hours are gonna be very apparent, very visible, and I'm super excited. I think I'm gonna get situated and then go for a run just because the weather's really nice and I haven't ran in forever, so might as well. We feel fat also. So yeah, see you when I see you. I don't know why I did that. Oh no, don't say that.
What's happening?
I'm gonna tell them we ran for like an hour, but we just ran for like 3 minutes.
I'm working on big secret.
Oh, she's working on secret projects right now, but we're about to watch the sunset probably, and we're just doing some work here in Big Bend. I'm working on a big Hydra project, not round 6, something a little bigger. Yeah, this is really nice, just kind of like outside nature, still working. Wi-Fi is kind of
Horrible.
awful actually, but it's still nice.
okay.
Yeah, it's about to get cold, I think. It's been a nice day.
There we go. Is it clearer now?
Yeah. Watching the sunset, what do you think about Big Bend so far? Hello?
I just want to thank Big Ben for giving me my big ideas. Feel very
Big brainstorming session.
Yeah, I feel like I really have my thoughts.
Fat? Yeah. Getting fat, guys.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
it's a full bulk. One day I'm gonna... one day I'm gonna cut. So I think what we're gonna do is watch the sunset a little bit and then watch the stars. No, and then we're gonna work a little more and then we're gonna watch the stars and just talk. Maybe we'll bring you along. Wait, you wanna make a montage? Good morning, gamers. Oh, jeez. So, a little update. As you can tell, it's It's not nighttime. Basically, Haley and I, after sunset, went to like this restaurant, like the only restaurant in this little town that we're in. And I'm telling you, this thing was packed. I didn't even know this many people. If you saw this parking lot, you would have been like, what is going on? How are there this many people at Big Bend National Park? I guess it's the only place to eat here because the wait was 2.5 hours. 2.5! So we like put our names on the list and we're like, okay, we'll just go back because it's not that far to this place. And so we like took a nap, and I guess we were just really tired from the road trip because the next thing we know, it's morning. So yeah, we're both really hungry, and Haley's kind of getting sick, so we'll have to watch out for that. I think first things first, we need to go eat. Follow me.
I'm learning about finances.
You can go to the cafe.
Yes, yes. I want French toast. Oh, are you recording that?
Last night, before we actually fell asleep, I tried making a campfire. We should get some more firewood so we can do a campfire tonight.
Okay.
And then we can watch the sunrise.
And s'mores?
Ooh, we can make s'mores,
Where
yes.
do we buy s'mores?
We need to go find s'more equipment.
S'mores! Wow.
I'm gonna show them my fire. There was already like a fire pit, so I didn't really do anything impressive. There was also firewood, so the thing is, like, there's not much wood out here other than these bushes. So here it is. It's kind of a disgrace, but the cafe and restaurant are like right over there, so we're gonna go over there now. All right, guys, get ready for an awesome, epic, wicked time lapse to the cafe. Bless you. That wasn't very long. Let's go get some cafe. God, I look gross.
You look cute.
Thank you. Can I get a breakfast burrito with ham and bacon?
Okay.
And what else comes on the burrito?
Bacon cheese.
Okay, that's perfect. We're at the same exact place again. This is like the only place to eat other than that restaurant that isn't open yet. What do we have on the menu?
Well, on the menu, there's lots of things,
yeah, but
I
what
got
about-
French toast. How does it feel
Got a
to be
waffle?
dating a smart aleck?
You're smart, Alec. Oh, look at the dog.
Oh my god.
There's so many dogs here. I just want them all. I have a burrito.
You can't put this in.
You are pathetic right now. She's
I'm
like,
relaxing.
she like can't move. She's so full and has like a sugar coma, and she's just like passed out holding a root beer.
Hello, brethren.
Hello, welcome back to our podcast where we talk. What should we talk about?
Travel.
Travel. What's your biggest piece of advice on traveling?
Do it.
Why?
1 second, my mouth is spicy.
Gotta wash it down with some root beer. Stuff's organic, guys.
It's even more spicy.
The root beer's so spicy.
When I was little, I used to say that Coke was spicy.
I mean, it makes sense.
Mom, it's spicy.
Kind of like stings, you know? I know she's gonna drop a gem.
Ryan and I. We were talking a lot about travel and how much perspective
What is going on?
in life. You wanted to have this conversation while I was eating my freaking chips and salsa and root beer.
You're gonna like puke up everything.
What do you expect? Have you noticed how nice everyone is here?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I went to the store and I was like picking out s'more stuff, and the girl next to me was like, she's looking for the same stuff I'm looking for. And I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna make s'mores tonight. And she was like, I know, I brought my stuff to make s'mores and I forgot it. Can you believe that? And I was like, we're just strangers, and no one,
Yeah.
like, in the modern day world would talk like that to each other.
No way.
And that's why this is travel.
To see people or to meet people.
To see different ways that people live their lives
Yeah.
can be very eye-opening.
Yeah, like there were some kids here. We were at like that cafe that we ate at. There was a bunch of kids here that like live here, and we were talking about how like imagine if they like
Went to New
their
York.
first time leaving the town was just like a trip to New York. Like that'd be insane. I wonder how much of like a connection to the real world they have here.
What's to say this ain't the real world, baby?
Yeah, exactly.
So I added that baby part and I have to cut that out.
No, I'm not. I kind of want to tell you guys about like the details of this trip, like cost-wise. I think that's pretty interesting. Haley and I live in Texas. Well, I don't live in Texas yet. I'm from Texas. By the way, if anyone wants my Florida apartment, downtown Tampa, let me know. There's an email in the description.
Please! So we can meet together.
I have a few people interested in it, but couldn't hurt to like get more people in touch.
Some
you know?
more serious
Yeah.
people.
Both from Texas. Big Bend National Park is in Texas. It's like on the Mexico border. It's like a 8-hour drive. How much would you say we spent in gas?
On the way here,
I would say like 50 because we still have a full tank. We've filled up 3 times already, so $75-ish. No, but like when we fill up, it's not even a full tank. I bet we spent less than $50 on gas.
Yeah.
And our Airbnb for 3 nights is $200 total. It's like $50 a night. Airbnb has like their extra fees and taxes. So total, that's $250 divided by 2 to go to a really like amazing place. The funny thing is, like, we're not even doing the crazy touristy things. Like tomorrow we're gonna go for a hike, but there's just something about being out here that's like, it's nice. It's literally silent here.
I think it's just so worth it. Like, people spend their money on different things, but
Yeah.
people who say that travel is like too expensive or too frivolous, I think it's so worth it. Like, out of all the things you should spend your money on,
Yeah.
it's definitely an experience.
No one can take your memories.
Nerd.
I know, it's very cringy. But even if you have like more people than 2 people, it'd be even cheaper. Like I came here in February with all my roommates. We had like 6 people.
And y'all
So gas was, yeah, we didn't even have an Airbnb. We had like a tent. And we brought it up a 5-mile hike. We also had our sleeping bags. We had a backpack, sleeping bags, and that tent. It was a lot to carry. But what I realized from traveling with my roommates at the beginning of the year, you don't have to have like a lot of money to like travel and be happy. Like we were all pretty broke at the time.
Yeah.
And that was like some of my best memories. Because I'd never been out of the state really. I think the best part is like talking on road trips though. Like we had a really good conversation.
We almost hit
on
a
the way
deer.
up here. Yeah, and we almost hit a deer. Where do you want to travel next?
Apart from all the travel we already have planned, Utah and New York.
Utah's so pretty.
I've never been.
I've been to both of those places.
I can't believe it.
And those are like the few places that I've been.
I used to think I wanted to live in New York. I think it'd be really interesting to visit. I've never
That's unreal.
had burps like this
Oh my
in my
god,
life.
it's the root beer.
I love root beer.
You're drinking so much. Do you guys remember when she was like on the bed passed out because she drank like a root beer this big?
2 of them.
2 of them. Like a
And
root beer this
s'mores
big.
Pop-Tarts, and now I have a bigger one.
Our diet. That's the one thing about traveling. Your diet just goes out the window.
Well, okay, most vacations I'm like, I'm going for work.
That was almost puked.
This one is like vacation for me.
But we're still working.
Barely. You are more than I am because I just came off like a work
Yeah.
trip. So I'm like, I'm chilling.
My chair like folded in half.
Okay, anyways. So how's this trip compared to like when you went with the boys?
I think you and I are a lot more similar. Like the boys, you guys don't know what I'm talking about. It's Theo, Brett, George, Ryan, and Matthew Abrahams. 4 of them were my roommates. Matthew's just our friend, good friend. We're both a lot alike in the fact that we are very chill, and we're okay with like not
Doing
just
anything.
soaking everything up that this place has to offer. And I think there's pros and cons to both.
Yeah.
Like it was nice. Like Theo would like push us to do the craziest things, and sometimes it was exhausting, but it was at the end of the day it was worth it. Like we had this 5-mile hike. The only campground that was available was 5 miles on top of a mountain, and we had so many heavy things to carry. So I was one of the people I was like, I don't know if this is worth it. And I was like trying to start this like movement to like not do it and just sleep in the car. And we ended up going, and it was like so worth it.
I think something I've learned about myself on this trip is I'm a little addicted to working because I think it was like earlier today or like yesterday, I kind of like freaked out a little bit because we were in the middle of nowhere and I didn't have Wi-Fi. And that's one of those things I always pride myself on. I'm like, I'm not addicted to my phone. Like if I didn't have Wi-Fi, I'd be fine. But on this trip, I kind of learned like I really need it because I feel like I'm like out of touch and like I need to like be working and my job is on the internet. So I'm like, I need to like go back and there are like so many projects that I want to do. And I don't know why like these 3 days feel like life or death to me.
Yeah.
I'm like, I even thought about like going home early. I'm not even
Really?
gonna lie.
No, I
was
did
like,
too.
Yeah, because I was like, we have so many things to do. It's like Black Friday,
Yeah.
the day we get back, and like I have so much to do for like my merch, and I just like want to have. I don't know, but I think it's also good because we love working, and we're just really lucky that we have a job that makes us like want to go do it.
Yeah, it's not like a negative
No,
thing at
it's
all.
just something I've learned.
It's a
about
source of
myself.
happiness too
Yeah.
for us to work.
It's just something I didn't
It's
know.
you know what I never did before I met you?
What?
I used to never call like my job, which I think it is a job, like work. Like you'd be like,
Really?
I'm gonna go to the coffee shop and work. And I was like, whoa. Whenever you first said that, I was like, oh my gosh, work. I would just say like go and edit or go like do specifically what I was gonna do. I'd never referred to it as work. I think it's interesting.
You know
It's
what's
almost like
weird?
exciting to call it work though.
That's weird that you say that because I never thought about my job as like a job or work until I met you.
What?
Because you had such a like business approach to it where I was kind of just like doing it.
Oh wow.
And then I got like this business mindset about it because of you. So it's really weird that you like, got
What's
that.
going on?
Apparently I inspired him to spend less money and start reading books. So
Yeah.
no wonder your dad likes me. Ronnie? I'm doing him good. Leave that in so you can watch it.
Yeah, he'll like that. It's funny because I thought I was addicted to my phone, but like the only things I really care about is like staying in contact with my manager and emails. That's it.
I think the reason it's bad for me right now is because I already went a week without it.
Oh, did you?
And now I'm like
Oh, yeah,
continuing.
that's right.
So I like after the Bahamas trip, I was like, okay, I'm gonna like go into work. And then I went on another trip where I'm like not, and I'm still disconnected. So I'm like, oh my gosh, the world's going on without me. Like, I have projects, I have things to get done.
It is really wild how much we depend on it. Mm-hmm. Like literally everything. I think that's just like the advancement of society. It's gonna be like one of those things that just like we rely on like plumbing and stuff. Mm-hmm. Gonna be another one of those things.
Ryan and I were talking about earlier how our lifetimes are so interesting because people before us grew up their entire childhood with 0 phones, and then our generation grew up like half childhood without phones and then the other half with, and then the next generation is going to grow up with phones. So we're like right in the middle.
We were talking about how good it was because our childhood was so wholesome.
Yeah, and like we actually played and like went on bikes and with our neighbors, and I don't know if that's still happening, but I did see at like this restaurant, there's like this area in the back where people like where kids play, or like where I played as a kid, and now I just see kids like on their phones in the restaurant.
Wow.
So I was like, wow, that's different. That like we all would have been outside talking to each other and stuff.
Yeah. And a lot of people say that's like really bad, but the only reason that we see it as bad is because our childhood was different, I think.
Yeah.
Like they're probably still having just as much fun, and it might not look as like wholesome or real, but
I just don't want to lose the, you know, human
like interaction,
connection. And like them learning how to be social.
Yeah.
Because imagine like never having to do that because you had your phone.
Yeah.
And then going to like social aspects of life are so important because I have a person in my life who isn't that smart, but they're so good socially, so they get so far business-wise, and you really need that, and that's the one thing I would like.
You know what's interesting? I feel like I learned to be social, like, in high school, like, well beyond my childhood. But a lot of kids I think it comes naturally to a lot of people, and some people, like...
For me, it was definitely practice.
Oh, I think practice is, like, the number one thing. In the comments down below, let us know where you want to travel.
What if we played a game where we're like, comment places you would want to see us travel, and then we like scrolled with our eyes closed and picked one, and then we had to go there?
That'd be a really cool video.
That'd be so cool.
It's like spontaneous.
Or, you know, people who like just go to the airport, and they're like, what's the cheapest flight?
Yeah. Wow.
I want to do that one day.
We really could.
That's what I do when I have to
No, I think I have to poop. Alright guys, I'm gonna go probably take some pictures. What do you think? How's that sound?
No cussing is what I think.
I censored it!
Hello, Ryan is pooping right now, but I just want to tell y'all that it's been super cool watching Ryan work on new Hydra designs, and I can't wait for y'all to see it, and I can't wait to wear it, and he's super duper awesome dude. You should definitely keep supporting him. Thank you for coming to my ASMR support, Ryan. Okay, love you, Ryan. Bye.
And you made it to the end of the video. I'm recording this on my iPhone because the laptop quality was so bad. Yeah, this was a really long video. It was like 30 minutes. Thanks so much for watching. I'm flattered, to say the least. Are you flattered, Haley? Oh no, Anyways, yeah, I feel the need to remind you about that spiel at the beginning about Neptune. If you guys are interested in a bottle, or even if you just want like stickers, it'll be the top link in the description. We have a big Black Friday sale. We really don't do sales throughout the year. What? We don't do sales throughout the year. Black Friday is literally the only time. We've only